Welcome, folks. This is Jason with JBB Sports. Let's make this a little closer. Happy New Year. This is Friday night. I'm setting up my NFL picks. I want to hand out two quick picks, though. Um, Tomorrow, Saturday, January 1st, I got one bowl game that I like. I like Alabama minus 11 against Michigan State. I think they're going to run the ball all over them. And there's some MMA fights coming up. And one of the key fights I like is this Brian Stand. He's going to be going up against Chris Lieben. And I've overheard that he had himself a little training injury about 6 weeks ago. So even though they're saying he's 100%, training injuries, either you've got to train weak or you're not going to heal completely. Because in MMA, you're constantly grappling, and if you hurt a hand or a foot or an ankle, you're kicking on a bag. So I like Brian Stand. So with that being said, let's get on to our NFL. This is going to be my last NFL post. This is week 17. I got like 6 big games coming up. This was a tough decision for me to figure out which one was going to be my number one pick. But I've decided to go with New York Jets at home, giving up 2 to the Buffalo Bills as my number one pick. I know the head coach said that they're going to be sitting Darrelle Revis and the other guy, Cromartie, something like that, for ankle injuries and things like that, and hamstring injuries for the first round of the playoffs. But it's the Buffalo Bills, so you don't need those guys anyway. And that's really not going to affect the Jets' offense. So as long as it's under a field goal, I love the Jets. And they just came off of a home loss anyway, 38-34. So they're going to be pissed off. So that's my number one NFL pick. My number 2 NFL pick is the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons, they are also off of a home loss to the Saints last week, 17-14. It's their first home loss all year. So they are extremely pissed. That was also a divisional game. So the issue that they got going on is currently right now they are 4-2. Atlanta Falcons are 4-2 in the division, and the Saints, I believe, are 5-1 in the division. Saints are let me double check that real quick. Saints are 5-2. Can't be 5-2 in the division, but the thing is Atlanta needs this win to stay ahead of the Saints. If Atlanta loses and the Saints win, even though they're both going to be in the playoffs, the Saints are going to end up with home field advantage throughout. So Atlanta wants to win this game and get home field advantage throughout. That's mandatory for them. So since they're playing Carolina, there's no reason why they're going to want to win by 3. They're going to want to manhandle the Carolina Panthers. So that's my number 2 pick. My number 3 pick is Arizona Cardinals. The road team in this NFC West matchup against San Francisco 49ers. Arizona Cardinals are getting 6 points, 6.5 on some of the websites. The road team is 9-1 in the last 10, and San Francisco 49ers are 2-8, 2-6 in the last 8 versus the NFC. Frisco just fired their Mike Singletary, so I think they're all in disarray. What are you going to do? You're going to throw an offensive or defensive coordinator in as a head coach, make them play calls, call plays, and Arizona's just going to be, I think Wisenhunt's just going to be ready, much better. So I like the 6 points. Also, my number 4 pick, this is another tough one between spot number 4 and number 5, is Baltimore Ravens minus 9.5. The home team is 7-3 in this matchup between Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Cincinnati just came off a surprising win off of San Diego, so it doesn't matter if they win this game or lose the game, they're out of the playoffs. Baltimore has to win this game if they want to hold on to, if they want to get the title. Pittsburgh is 4-1 in the NFC North Division, and Baltimore is 3-2. So Baltimore needs their win, and hopefully, I imagine they're going to be hoping that Pittsburgh loses, but I highly doubt Pittsburgh's going to lose to the Cleveland Browns. Besides the fact that Pittsburgh's going to be my number 5 pick, but I like Baltimore minus 9.5. My number 5 pick is going to be Pittsburgh Steelers at Cleveland. It's only 5.5, and Pittsburgh's on fire right now. They're probably going to sit Polamalu for the playoffs. I'm sorry, until the playoffs. But Pittsburgh is 9-4 the last 13 meetings, and that's against the spread. That's not straight up. So I like that minus 5.5, less than 2 field goals. Even if the Browns can score, it's no big deal. All you need is 2 field goals, and you're covering that game also. Last but not least, this is one going to be I think should be my Flashpoint 5-star underdog game of the week. This game right here is going to be Chicago Bears. They're getting 10 points, and Chicago Bears are 6-1 straight up on the road. 6-1, and I believe they're 7-0 against the spread. You know how Rodgers is. Even if he plays, he just got himself concussed, so he don't know if he's in Minnesota. He don't know if he's in New England. He don't know if he's in Green Bay. He just sees snow, and he don't know what's going on. So he gets sacked one or two times, bounces his head off the concrete or off the AstroTurf. He's not going to be playing anymore either. He's going to be on the sidelines. So I like the Bears plus the 10 points. So there's your 6 picks. Jets are number 1. Falcons are number 2. Cardinals number 3. I put them even above the Ravens just because of the head coach controversy. Ravens number 4. Pittsburgh number 5. And the Bears number 6. So good luck, everybody. Let's do some winning together. Happy New Year. Also, don't forget the bowl game. Alabama minus 11 against Michigan State. And Brian staying over Chris Lieben in the NBA MMA fight. That's going to be January 1st, Saturday night. And then I will see you Tuesday. We're going to get the championship game up. The championship bowl game. So good luck. Let's do some winning together. And Happy New Year. Let's remember, baseball season's coming soon. So you want to see some excellent picks. My baseball was on fire last year. I wish I could write it down and show you my win totals, my percentages. But that'd probably be slightly illegal. So you just watch and learn what we do this year. Just subscribe and watch and learn. Good luck, everybody.